Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I'm going to be working with the gals over at Sketch Sunday. And to do that, I'm going to be using my Seriously kit from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. This is the sketch that we are working on by Lisa Sikorsky, I believe, from Scrap-A-Sketch, and here is my take on the sketch. So the first thing I do is I start with my, first I look at the sketch, and then I'm going to grab some pieces from my kit. I wanted to use this blue polka dot, so I do it as a border behind my page. So I just cut down the white part and I do gut the polka dots as well. I'm just going to use some tear tape to put that on. I did get this tear tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps. Super easy to use, as you can see here. Then I just pull them off and I place my... I did distress the edges with my edge distressor. That was off camera. I chose these 3 pictures of my kitty cat. One of them is him drinking out of the dog's water dish, which is a big bucket. The other one is him sitting on the kitchen counter, not just on the kitchen counter, but on a kitchen towel. And the third one is of him not coming outside because my youngest was in the pool and he's scared to get wet. So he loves to come outside. So he just sat there at the door, even though the door was open and he could have came out. He was just too scared of my youngest in the pool. So he just stuck around there. So as you can see, I am paper piecing my page together, and I'm going to let you watch that. I'll pop in here in a couple minutes to tell you some other stuff that's going on. So right now I'm marking where all of my products are because I'm going to put some mixed media here. And as you can see, I'm using the tumbled glass distress oxide. And since it reacts with water, I'm just sprinkling some water on it. And then I'm going to take it up with my paper towels. And you don't see it very much on the video, but it is slightly there, so that's great. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put down all of my paper. I'm going to use tear tape and my Tombow runner and some foam poppies, what are they called? Foam squares to pop up my pictures. I'm bringing out this alpha from Hip Kit Club. I believe it was from the December kit. And I'm going to do my title. It's going to be Silly Kitty. I do it off on just some packaging that I had, just so that I could see where exactly the middle was when I put them down. So you'll see how I work that here in a minute. I'm adding my journaling to this little card that's going to go on the top. It's the same story that I already told you about my silly kitty. And I'm going to pop that up. Then I'm going to add some doodles around some of the papers on the page as well. And then we'll get into some fun embellishing. These red stars actually don't make it onto the page, but this fun stamp by Echo Park comes in the Seriously kit, so there's a ton of stars on them. I think at least 5 or 6 stars. So I'm just going to put them in a cluster and on my stamp block, and then I'm going to stamp those with some Gina K Midnight, and I'm going to do second and third generation stamping as well. And I feel like that's not enough, so I go back and add first, second, and third generation again. And I felt like that was enough there to make some good cluster backgrounds. Then I have this ephemera also that came in the kit, and there's a red tag in it. It's just a plain tag, so I half it, and then I put one half up on the top part with like some twine in the little circle part, and then I put the second part of the tag coming out on the bottom of my layers, and I'm just going to add a bow there. I'm using a navy and gold twine, as you can see, from Shadney, so that worked perfectly here. I wanted to add some gold, so I thought the ribbon would be great for that. And then I also grabbed my gold medallion sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and then I add those to the clusters as well. And that's going to make up my clusters. That was a lot of talking. So after my sequins, I'm going to call my page done. Here they are. I just use my tweezers and I put them, kind of just around. I try to use one of every kind that's in the mix. And to glue them down, I use art glitter glue. I just put a little dot and then I add my sequin with my tweezers. And then that's going to be the end of my layout. I will leave a close-up of my layout at the end of this. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be most appreciated. I do appreciate you watching this, so thank you very much. Until next time.